Hi guys, Nicholas here at Online Calisthenics, and today we're going to talk about 3 great movements to get a stronger lower back. Weak lower back is a very common problem that most people have. It comes from sitting too long, not practicing enough, and a bunch of other reasons. And in this video, we're going to address 3 great drills to solve that issue. The first thing we're going to talk about is the Superman and Scorpio drill. Let's see how it looks and we'll talk about it. This is the Superman. You lay on your stomach, you point your toes, and you lift your feet up and retract your scapula together and then extend again to the Superman. So let's pause here. The details that are important are lifting your feet off the ground, lifting your thighs off the ground too by squeezing your glutes and your hamstrings, and of course your lower back to lift your shoulders and keep your hands off the ground. Look a bit forward and hold that. And you want to repeat the drill by going from extension to retraction and then again. And you can do anywhere from 20 seconds to 30 seconds of each and repeat for 3 to 5 sets. You can even do shorter holds and more repetitions if you like. You can adjust as you please and try both really eventually to really get a structure that goes from your hamstring here, your glutes, and your lower back. All of this is included to make it stronger overall. So it's not going to just focus on the lower back, but really your glutes are going to be a huge, important factor of strong, stable lower back as well. So keep that in mind when you practice your lower back, because we see a lot of people just focusing solely on the lower back and forgetting about the glutes and the hamstrings. So don't forget about the foundations. They're super crucial when it comes to a strong lower back structure. So make sure to pay attention to these. The second thing we're going to talk about is the advanced back lever tuck, which is very efficient at making the lower back strong. So in that example, I'm using an eagle grip version of the back lever. You could also use a more classical grip where you just grab inward instead of outward. That makes it a little harder. So if you're not ready yet for this one, you can just use the classic grip. The whole point of this is to stabilize your body as parallel as possible to the ground and lift your legs up, just like if you would do in that Scorpio that we just talked about, except you're not on the ground, you're suspended in the air. So it adds a lot of tension in the lower back and the glutes. The hamstrings, basically the same amount of muscle groups plus a lot of upper back and other core. And really, it's a full body workout. Give it a try and you'll see for yourself. It's going to activate your glutes tremendously. And the goal here is to point your feet up as you do that. Keep your legs as parallel as possible to the ground and try to maintain that for as long as possible. Then, instead of falling off, you just transition into a classic back lever tuck, which is also a great movement. It will really target the same muscle groups as far as the glutes and lower back, except it's going to be less intense. Maintain the hold for as long as possible and progress to the advanced version. If you are not there yet, that's okay. If you are, then do as in the video, start with the advanced and then transition into a classic back lever tuck hold so that you maximize the time and retention, even if you can't hold the advanced version for long enough. So make sure to progress. The advanced tuck version is hard to hold. You can go from anywhere to 3 to 5 seconds and then hold for the same amount of time for the classic back lever tuck, and then repeat for 3 to 5 sets as well. That's a great way to get started. Give it a try, implement it as often as possible. That's going to have a really positive effect on your lower back. The third thing we're going to talk about today is the back lever. So here it is. The classic back lever is a great bodyweight movement that's going to really reinforce your entire back muscle chain. So make sure to really squeeze that upper part of your glutes, squeeze that lower back, squeeze your abs, tilt your pelvis in. Remember that your pelvis is a huge factor into having a proper lower back strength. So make sure to activate all of those muscles. On this one, I'm using a classic back lever grip, so you can use that one. It's great to get started. So make sure to hold that back lever as parallel as possible to the ground and then come back into a tuck and then do it again. So that's it for today, guys. We talked about 3 great ways to get a strong lower back with calisthenics. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, press the like button, share with your friends. It's very helpful to other people to find the content on the internet, and I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comment, and I will be back next week with a new video. Take care, guys.